What is the Elon Musk putting computer chips in people's brains? The hell are you hearing?
I watched a full doco on it about how, I think a couple years ago, there was talk about Elon wanting to put a certain chip into humans' brains. Obviously, you can't just put a random chip in someone's brain straight away, so they had to do test runs on poor monkeys.
Oh.
Very poor monkeys. We do not like animal cruelty here. No. Technically, the monkey is completely fine and works normal. It just has a human chip in its brain. What I found out more recently, though, is that this year, Elon Musk succeeded in actually putting a chip into a human's brain. A poor anonymous person underwent brain surgery and had the chip implanted, and the last thing I heard was that he is recovering well.
My question is, does that person who got the chip keep their privacy?
All I saw was a Twitter thing. I'm not calling it X. Twitter will stay Twitter. I'm not calling it X. It was like they are recovering well, and essentially what the chip does, what they showed with the monkey is that in the video, the monkey had like a tablet in front of it, and it has to move the cursor to the certain squares on the tablet. You see the monkey using its hand to pull like a joystick type of thing and like move it in the direction.
Yep.
But what they point out in the video is that the cursor is unplugged. The monkey is moving the cursor on the tablet with its brain, like with the brain chip. It's thinking about moving it and it got to there. And what's worse is that you can connect to the chip, like to your phone and anything, just through fucking Bluetooth. Like a Bluetooth type thing. It's too easy to connect.
Here's where I find this concerning. It becomes a bit like something like the movie that I've seen. I think it's called The Circle. If you haven't seen it by now, just watch it because it's actually very, very interesting.
Thankfully, from what I'm aware of in the research I've done, this chip doesn't access eyes and cameras. The fact that it's so easy to connect. Can you imagine just like, oh my god, I Bluetoothed into his brain?
You know what will be weird? The fact that manipulation will be so easy that it wouldn't take much, because hackers can hack into anything. Do you see where the problem is in that?
I think Elon is a very unique person. Obviously, he's very smart. You cannot take that away from him in the fact that he is technologically very smart and very brainy.
Definitely.
Like, he's definitely very brainy, but doesn't come across brainy. He comes across a little bit dipshitty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
But what if you could use those brain chips for like bank details and like, oh, you need my card? There you go. Have a nice day.
Forehead to payment pad. Mayhem just hit herself with a mic.
I think they can hear that.
Oh my god. You know what I really want to know?
What?
The anonymous person who went through with the brain surgery. How much did Elon pay? What? Well, how? Okay, to put a chip in your brain, how much would you want to get paid?
His entire salary?
Yeah, I was going to say, putting a chip in my brain, especially like at our age.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really curious to know how old the person was.
I'd be curious to know what they do in their day-to-day life.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Because
he's just like a random, like, checkout chick.
You're not just gonna, like, hire a barista. Like, Elon just goes into his nearby coffee shop and goes, hey, you, come with me. Surely that's not how it worked. I reckon it's someone he trusts, someone he knows well. I don't think he'd do it to a family member. But
I wouldn't think he'd do it to any friends or family, because if it fucks up, that's going to hurt him. I think he'd do it to like a co-worker.
Yeah, true.
Or someone who works for him.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, because they're there for it. If you're in this line of business, you want to help it, right? So
pay me $200 million and I might consider putting a brain chip.
200 million. Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate price, if not a bit more. 500 million.
But let's DM Elon Musk and ask him if we can get brain chips for 200 mil.
Can I get a brain chip, please?
I'll inject a brain chip into my head for $200 million.
That would actually be really nice, because I've only got $50 in my bank account right now. I haven't been paid for 3 weeks. 4 weeks.
We had this exact same issue with your last job that you had.